That's kind of why. What happened to Aquitaine? Oh, anyway, let's, So I saw this during ads. Trying to figure out how it happened. They, He has the Kingdom of Brittany, too. And the Duchy of Aquitaine is huge, but Kingdom just doesn't exist. Oh, and it hasn't existed for this whole game. Interesting. Like, I know it doesn't exist in the start, but usually it splits off of France. Huh. This game's so interesting. I think Ireland unites. The AI unites Ireland a little too easily. And or Ireland and Scotland unite a little too easily from the AI. That's just me, though. Right, I would love to stop dying of consumption so I can handle these problems. Pocon Americano has expired. Where am I getting notified? Okay. Ah. In a few days' time, my reclusive vassal, Duke Chamar, will travel through Veneto. If you orchestrate an ambush and capture him, I will reward you generously. If you accept my offer, you'll get half the money now, and the other half when you turn over Duke Chetmar. If he should die in the fray, I will shed no tears, but I will not pay for his corpse. I trust that the words on this parchment will stay between us. I look forward to your reply. Simon. Duke Chetmar of Mason. It's a lot of money. I think we pretend to accept, but warn him in secret, not because it's the right thing to do, but because we're an intrigue character, and we have a high we have fairly good intrigue, and we have a high chance of success. Like, we're more likely to... Actually, we're slightly more likely to have a bad outcome if we do this. To piss him off if we do this. I know the perfect place for an ambush. We could use this money. Now what do I do with him?
Comrie Ingorch Figu Aquitaine.
I guess I get a follow-up event? I've never actually done this one before. There it is. Surely that smug expression is gone from Chetmar's face now. The soldiers who will collect that friendless boar are already on the way, and yes, they have brought the gold. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Lord Latte. I hope our paths will cross again. Wales conquered Aquitaine in Welsh. Oh, conquered Aquitaine, yes. Actually, I think I'll keep him. Pleasure's all mine. Venetia has a keep. Are these all reliant on Venetia having a keep? So let's... We don't have the battlements innovation. Okay. Got it. So I'm not going to invest in Venice right now. I'm going to invest in our estate. We'll invest in the vineyard. Oh, that's right. We need to be holding feasts like all the time. And then I do still have a little leftover gold, so I will... reinvest in a trade port here. And here. Nope, can't afford it there. Okay. Attacked by leader Stephanos of the Peasant Revolt. Yeah, things are not looking good for the Basilios. I don't think it's particularly a concern for us. I've become malnourished. Oh, because of consumption. That's bad. Well, we'll see what happens. Not much I can do about it. If I die, I die. Uma Sword has low durability. Let me spend the money to repair it. The cold-hearted latte. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Oops, I thought I was paused. Recently, I feel like I'm not worthy to be governor. Do others doubt themselves as I doubt myself? I try to be good, temperate, but my mouth seems to water constantly. Everything makes me hungry. Why am I so damnably inhumanly hungry? Damn this universe for placing such responsibilities on a wretch like me. You need to eat, friend. Maybe a new cloak would make me feel better. New martial perk. Grab strict organization. That's going to help a lot. My agent at Strakeos Chachik's court has been discovered. Now she is known to be untrustworthy and cannot help my cause any further. Oh. Okay, that's why. I'm gonna execute the scheme, though. She would never disrespect the sanctity of our marriage. She hasn't before. With my agents coming and going freely at the court in Serzum, Stephanos is within reach. The agents are in position to let a small group of people in the middle of the night and to cover them as they depart undetected, ideally while muffling the screams of a kicking burlap sack. I like the sound of this plan. Cannot believe it worked. It was as simple as letting some of my allies into the castle in the middle of the night. Stephanos is no doubt kicking himself for the poor security. Thankfully, he's a lot better where he is now. I hope he likes his new quarters. Oh, Stephanos. I would like to lose some stress. For torturing my rival. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bone as well as any knife. Truth Stephanos is soon to experience. He'll be sleeping on his stomach for quite some time. I could listen to his screams for hours. A feud broke out between House Basades and House Kuma. Really? In that case, I will challenge you. Scheme odds are poor. Huh. Slander you? Hell resignation is actually not that small of a chance. Oh, because I tortured his kinsman. That's fair. More soldiers and recently disembarked. Oh, man. I might have to let them siege Venice. Or hire some mercenaries. That's probably what I'll do instead. As with every city of relevance, Venetia has attracted a colorful crowd of merchants all from over the empire and beyond its frontiers. Wherever there is an opportunity for gain, merchants come bring in their foreign wares and coins, but also their strange customs, beliefs, and languages. On the other hand, local crowds are fickle. They love those who bring them exotic pomegranate cakes, but still despise them deep down. It's unclear what the triggering event today was, probably a minor misunderstanding, but the citizens have taken up improvised arms and are rioting in the merchants' quarters. Send out the troops. Sounds great, actually. Dread gain and experience. Chaos only brings opportunity. We could make some money and influence. Citizens will listen to me. No, I want that experience in Strategos. Because of that huge boost in influence we just got. Alright, let's see about mercenaries. These are all very expensive, but they're honestly cheaper than regular mercenaries. Here we go, the Shield of Allah, 130. Oh, here's this is even better, 124. I'm really trying to spend as little as possible. Mace of Boastad. Oh, that's right. They're under someone else's control and they have to actually get here. Don't they? Ah, I should have hired someone closer. Now, luckily, the siege is going to take 2 years. Alright, come on. Speed up time. I can't believe I still have consumption. Is she gonna sail across, or is she just gonna join me? Actually, the fact that she's attaching to me is probably great. It means she's not gonna grab extra war contribution. Hopefully. Starbucks is my new player heir. Hold on. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Kuma dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. What is Starbucks' son called? Starbucks' daughter called? As always, you have about a minute to make suggestions for names. Folks who spend channel points will get priority. Otherwise, I'll go with the name that I like the best or find funniest. Time has already started ticking. You have about 50 seconds left. Let me know what you think. Starbucks is heir to Venice and the Kuma family. Interesting. Pumpkin spice salted caramel. Excellent. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Do we have any ringers? There's about 10 seconds left on the clock, if anyone has other suggestions. Otherwise, we'll go with this. And pumpkin spice salted caramel it is. May you grow strong and wise. Here we go. War's over. Now we should settle our payments. Oh, 55's not that bad. Couldn't have done it without you. I probably could have, but it would have taken a lot longer. Could ransom Stephanos. I don't think I will, though. Now, normally I would look at this peasant leader, or I would at least want to look at this peasant leader to see if he's a great knight and, like, hire him. And I guess he would be an okay commander, but... Actually, he'd be quite a good commander. I was gonna say, but we don't have a lot of room for knights. Who am I swaying currently? He likes me quite a bit, so let's just sway this guy. Basilius is losing both of his wars. Quite unfortunate. Another governance issue. As soon as I stop dying, King Gomez Garcias of Navarra. Wants to marry Venti? He really wants to marry Venti. Wait, Venti or Creamer? He'd like to marry either. He doesn't really care. Okay. Creamer's arrogant, temperate, and shy, and she's getting trained in martial. Venti's fickle and arrogant. She's getting trained in learning. I guess you can have Creamer. Oh, hey, I gained experience for constructing buildings. That's great. Time for treatment. I'm willing to try new things. Drink this, Lady Gregoria whispered. Barely had the liquid passed my lips before the strange sensation started. My limbs became numb, but within a fire awoke. Now eat this. The chunks were warm, wet, and chewy. The fire liked that. It wanted more. When she passed me the rest of the pale arm, I gorged myself until I retched. When I awoke this morning, the aches and discomforts I've grown accustomed to were gone. Did she cure me? I don't know how to feel or what to believe. Well, it worked. I should be concerned, but it worked. Let's take care of the raiding peasants first, because it's been there the longest. Concerning news have come from Chioggia. Apparently a group of local peasants have taken up arms and in unruly gangs ventured beyond our borders into Franconian territory. Practice itself is unlikely to cause diplomatic concerns, but military actions and the possessions of weapons are a prerogative of the army. Any violation of the law, therefore, must be investigated. I need to see it for myself. I need a caravan master. Let's assign our brother. We'll hire a forder. We'll hire a forder and experienced captains. Make this a really safe journey. All packed and proper, we finally come to the point where we can start our journey to our next destination. Can't wait. As I reach Choggia, my information proves to be correct. Doesn't take my guards long to round up a considerable group of locals, all in possession of unauthorized weapons. We need them to defend ourselves and our families, they protest. These Franconian scoundrels can't be trusted. They need to learn to stay well away from us. Shall all work for me legally. Ooh. Banditry is punished with death. Do you need any unofficial help? Or give me all the gold you raided and you can go. You shall all work for me legally. Now, is this a personal men-at-arms? I wonder if there would be a way to... to change this over to be an Imperial army, but that's fine. We can afford it for now. And we didn't spend any money to recruit them. And more importantly, we got governor experience. Quite a bit of it. And we have an excellent governor efficiency. Look at these tithes for sale. The case I'm asked to judge today is quite delicate. A local priest has been caught offering religious tithes and offices to the unqualified children of local nobles. This man, Mathmagan, fills his purse at God and his superior's expense. The practice is obviously very illegal. Because of the religious nature of the crime itself and all the parties involved, it is also rather controversial. There's great risk that by necessary intervention in their affairs, the clergy will be displeased. Gold shall be donated to religious institutions. Holding construction, temple building construction. Interesting. Torma Venezia. I keep forgetting which one's Venezia and which one's Veneto. Damn, that doesn't help me in Venezia because we don't have a holding slot. I'd build a temple in Malamaco if it was the other province. use a favor from someone like you. Repent and return the money to your buyers. Travel rare trinkets. The seas around here are thick with Catalan traders going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one port to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within it that immediately takes my interest. The moment I lay eyes upon the Maritime Trading Handbook, I know I could never find anything in its like back in Venice, and it simply must be mine. Ooh. It's not great, but that naval speed does seem kind of interesting. And mine it shall be. Oh, it's not even that expensive. Mine it shall be. My entourage struggles along an ill-maintained country path. Amidst scattered crocuses and the occasional horse, my destination, the tax-owing village, really is quite rustic and quite unremarkable, despite not being a day's journey from Chogia proper. A few of the locals, dressed in their distinctive traditional garb, have gathered at the village center. I'm welcomed peacefully, though without warmth. I must consider how to approach my investigations. Hydrate and stretch will do in just a second. Look around and see what comes to light, or an inquisitive method will serve me best. Alright, stretch. Yeah. And hydrate. Speaking with the villagers proved unexpectedly fruitful. Heads of kin were eager to list the members of their families and gladly extolled the productivity of their plots. Some even boasted of their livestock. Farmers led me about their fields, explaining how much they could expect to gain from the harvest. Some unexplained oversight, unintentional or intentional, seems to be the cause of the villagers' failure to pay their dues. But one task remains, deciding how best to remedy the situation. Gather what produce we can and sell the half to better develop the area. Wow, development level increases by 1. They shall pay in full and not a single kernel less. Decent people need pay only in part. Tax relief might help these people flourish. I'm not going to do tax relief, I don't think. Considering they're not gaining... Actually, they are gaining a pretty good amount of development. I'm just gonna take the +1 development. Thought I can go inside again. We're almost maxed out a governor's tree already. The Book of Gouda Cheese's first resentment. As I discuss some court affairs with my son, he abruptly starts discussing his childhood. My beloved father, you must admit it, you never cared for me, not even when I was young. My dressing up was ruthfully ridiculed. Is that love? The Book of Gouda Cheese struggles, shaking with emotion, but seems resolute. I despise you and hope to never see you again. Aw, that's sad. From now on, you'll have what you need from me, or grow up. I think Latte is gonna be kind of an ass about this. And not because I don't want to give him a hook. I mean, that is certainly there, but that's not why. Binti adopted Greek? Are my other children learning to speak? Yes. Alright, let's see here. And station men-at-arms, yes, that's right. Okay. I'm not gonna ransom Stephanos. Everyone really doesn't want me to become Byzantine Emperor. Although Gouda... How much would it cost us to make Gouda Emperor? We could almost afford it. That's great. I love that. Let's see. Thessalonica. I still want... Since this is a smallpox implies the existence of large pox? I think you're right. There's something to be said. Theme of the Aegean Islands. I'm sorry, brother, but I'm actually gonna... I would rather put my son in charge of the Aegean Islands. Why did that not do anything? Governor Latte, we've had our differences in the past, but don't you agree it's time to let bygones be bygones? My French depressed gestures from me to him. Whatever it is between us, let us start anew. Yes, let's. Stop being rivals. Why am I not able to invest in his candidacy? That's weird. I'm just not going to worry about it then. Just this button seems to not be working. As I walk through the town, rage overcomes me once again. The only thing on my mind recently is when a peasant revolt led by Gibraltar rose up against me. I must get my revenge on Gibraltar somehow. I look at the gallows in front of me. Perhaps if I make my moves carefully, he will hang there soon. Oh. Well, if that's the case, let's kill him. Fuck swaying him. I'm gonna look at income. Salonika, Venice, Philippopolis, Raytheon. See if we can put French depressed on. Oh no, that's too expensive. Thessaly, Cyprus, Ephesus. Nope. Alright, not gonna worry about it. I do kind of want to see about becoming my liege's chancellor, though. I forgot about this UI earlier this stream. What is the administration of my theme? Balanced. I don't want it to be balanced anymore. I would rather change the administration. Perhaps naval. For the development growth. Civilian pays more taxes, so I don't want to do that. Although the development growth. Military doesn't make sense. Frontier would be nice, sure, but eh. Let's do naval. It's Venice. Let's request that change. Targets of ire. Though I doubted at first, I'm becoming convinced hearing the gossiping of the court that Strategos Theodoros wants my head, all because of a torturing. All of Kuma is game to him, but by their association to me and the hatred, this hatred has seeped from the head down through his entire cocky family. House Theodoros will regret this. Kuma gains house feud. Hey, I'm no longer malnourished. That's nice. So murder chance is pretty poor. I could certainly undermine governance. What about raiding his estate, though? Difficult. Focus on agents increasing potential. Try to slander him. That'll work. And I know that slander doesn't really do much to help us, but it will hurt him a bit, potentially. I'd ask for some gold. You do have to travel all the way to Byzantium, though. Ah, shit, and I already just spent the influence just to look at this screen. Fuck. It's bugged. Yeah, this tooltip is wrong. I gotta be more careful about that. Low control in Veneto. Are you not increasing control? Why not? 20 months left. I may want to spend... Oh, I do want to increase development in county. Well... It's actually increasing fairly quickly on its own. From the Doge's Palace and the Murex Processing Center. Oh, we're getting... Irish is giving development speed? Nice. Alright, that being said, though, I am coming up on 4 hours, and I don't want to, Ooh! Did he get a title? No. No, never mind. I don't know why he became my heir. Is he the heir to Venice? No. Because Starbucks is ill? Weird. Well, we'll mess around with our heir next time. I am going to wrap things up so I don't push myself too hard today.